Getting admission in German university is so easy, but nobody tells you that it takes a fight to keep doing it until the end. Reading and nothing, and I said, no, I cannot do this. This is not what I thought I could manage. Like, I thought I could manage this, but no, I can't manage this. I am embarrassed, but I think I just want to say it, because what can I do anyway? This is why I dropped out of the German university. Dropout is so high, like a third or 33% of students normally drop out. And you can ask yourself, why is this really the case? Here is the dark side of studying Germany. If you're getting into a German university, first of all, you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Don't just get in that, oh, I just want to come and study. Just have to know what you're getting into. Are you really interested in the course you're taking, so that you can get the heat of the course and not feel of running away like I did? Getting admission in German university is so easy, but nobody tells you that it takes a fight to keep doing it until the end. German education system need extra hard work, and here are just some of the things that are going to make you drop out. That does not mean that everyone who is studying in the German universities are going to drop out. No, I'm just telling you because I did drop out. First of all, getting admission is so easy, because if you meet requirements, they are going to give you admission. Actually, I only applied for one university. I didn't even apply for 2 or 3. I only applied for one, and I got a chance in that one because I just needed that one specific university, because that is what offered my area of specialization. Of course, most offered, but they say that had like a good rating in offering my area of specialization. And imagine I only applied for one university and I got it. So getting admission is quite easy, but to stay you have to fight for your life. And here is some of the reasons. First of all, for my case, like, studying and working is something which is so challenging, especially if the work is stressful, like for my case. Also, you have to work because you have your needs, but in most cases, you are only allowed to work 20 hours a week. So with 20 hours a week, some employers don't allow you to, let's say you take, because it's only 20 hours a week, sometimes you can just decide to go 3 times, to work 3 times and rest 2 days a week. So maybe you can decide to work on Saturday, or maybe Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Then you go to school the rest of the days so that you are relaxed and all that. But most employers don't allow that. They want you to go every day, even if you're just working 3 hours or 2 hours, but they want you to go every day. So, if you have also school work, combining this with work, and student jobs are not those jobs which are most of them needs energy, so you are exhausted already. By the time you are going to school, you are so done, you are so tired, you don't even know what to do, but you have to be there, especially if you are an international student who is also working and going to classes. Most of them actually don't work and go to classes. Most of them, people come from different backgrounds. Some of them, their parents send them money to live off here in Germany, so they don't have to work and study at the same time, which is so dope, by the way, because if you have to work and study at the same time, that's draining and it's not easy. But people manage it either way. People manage it, but also some don't work, because I have friends who don't work at all. They just that daddy will send me the money, like, how much do I need in a month? Let's say I need 4,000 euros or 3,000 euros. Daddy will send me the money. Then daddy or mommy sends the money. And you're good to go. You don't have to work. But then if you don't have anyone like me, you don't have anyone. Of course I have my parents, but they can't afford that. If you have to survive by yourself like me, then you have to work. So sometimes it's draining, and that's what even makes it difficult to do the studies to completion. And you will find that now people, because you can only do specific courses at a time, you cannot do so many courses, because you also have work. So you have to drag your studies so that you can be able to work and study at the same time, so that you don't get drained. I just wanna sit here. I think it's so cool. That view. Another reason why it's so easy to drop out of German university is sometimes it's so hard to get a visa. Like visa application and getting visa to Germany is not easy. Sometimes it takes so much time, and then you get late, and by the time you get visa and come here, it will be like classes had started and things are going on, and so you are left behind, and you don't have anybody to like walk you around, show you things, and there's not even that time because you are trying to catch up, and for you to settle in will take even 1 month, and so the work becomes so much that you don't have any other option but to say, is it even really worth going through this trouble? Because maybe you come 2 months later and it has already started, and now it's so much work for you, and you just say no, I cannot do this, let me think for another thing. About the high academic, the exams in the universities are like high-tech exams, and you have to be very, very prepared for you to pass them, and if you fail them you have to repeat, and the pass is 60. So if you get 60, if you get 59, that it means you have to repeat, and if you get 59 again you have to repeat. Like you'll repeat until the day you'll get at least 60. They don't care how many times you're going to repeat it, but you're going to repeat until, and if it's too much then you're going to repeat the whole course so that you can understand what you need. Like if you're gonna be a student and even work part-time, you're gonna feel the way education system here needs you to have a high grades. Actually the grading system is so high, like so high, like so high, because I was so shocked that if you get a 60, that's a pass. I was like, oh my god, 60 is a pass. So you have to like work hard and get that. So that is something that most people don't know. And so one thing also, if you're coming to study in Germany, or if you know someone who wants to go and study in Germany, by the way, you can like the video or subscribe. One of the things that make people drop out is, you're here, the academic standards are so high, they leave so many assignments, and you have to like do well in all of them, because most of them, like the lecturer grade also the assignments, but like it's not the overall grading, but they grade so that they keep you on toes. So you have to give everything your best. Let's say you did a night shift, and maybe your night shift ended at 2 or 3, or maybe let's say your night shift ended at 3 a.m. and you have another class at 8, and it's so difficult to manage all that. Some people manage, but it's not easy, and not everyone can push themselves to that extent. So especially if you have also a family, like if you have a family like me, then now everything now just gets complicated. So I think work, study, life balance is not easy to get in Germany, because it's a lot. That is not easy. That's not easy to get. Another dark side of studying in German university is, it's free. Like education is basically free. Studying in the university, education is basically free, almost free, because if you're going to pay like 100 and it was 110, but right now it's 140. You are not going to pay 140 euros per semester. That is like almost free. You cannot compare that to the UK or to the US, where they pay expensive fees for studies. So when the education is free, people don't take that seriously. Like if you pay so much money to study, you cannot play with it. You'll go there, you'll sit and study, you'll give it your all, you'll push yourself, because you just know how much you're going to lose. But if you see that it's just 100, then you're like that's not a problem. Let me just like pay that and not go to school, pay that and but if it's a huge amount of money, then you have to push yourself to study. So I think that is something, but it's also good because everyone now can afford it, like the poor, the rich, everyone can afford it. But also sometimes that's the reason, because somebody can just decide to pay for the semester but they don't attend it because they don't see it as a huge amount of money. So if you like this video, if you love this video, then give it a like. All of you who are concerned, like for real, tell me, Mercy, do this, Mercy, do this. I really appreciate it. Like it meant so much to me. I know that you guys care about me, and I wanna sit here. Here is if you're working and also being a student, you feel the weight, like it's an extreme weight. But so in my case, where I am also a mother also of 2 children, so it's even, and the content creator, it's even more difficult. Like it's more work. Like it needs extreme work, and you have to fight for your place to be there and to prove your point. Are you in that position to, like, I can hold this heat and keep the fire burning and perform so well in my studies? Are you able to do that? Don't just get in because I want to get in, because you're going to get frustrated. Also, if you only just speak English, meaning you can only study in English, you have to be very keen when selecting a course, because you can only select a course which is being taught in English, which in most cases are very specific. Not all courses are taught in English. Or because you're going to get frustrated when you take a course which is being offered in German and you don't speak German. First of all, how are you even going to, even if your German is just B1, still you cannot do that.